So this is a Bailey Orion 402, just going to take you around the van and show you how it operates. Front of the van you've got your jockey wheel, hitch and handbrake. We'll demonstrate these to you in person here on site. Down the side of the caravan you've got your wind down legs on either side of the front to stabilise the caravan while it's on site. You'd never lift the caravan with these legs as it could potentially damage the floor of the caravan. Coming down the side of the van further, you've got your water pump connection. You've got your pickup pipe that drops down inside the ack roll, and the water pump itself will pull out or push into the side of the van, and you can use the cap to lock it in place. We've then got a heating and hot water flue. You need to remove this cover to allow the heating system to breathe, and you need to make sure you remove it before anything is ignited on gas. So that's essentially your gas flue, the same as you have on the side of your house. We've then got our two fridge vents. The two fridge vents are very simply there to allow the fridge system to breathe. Behind the top cover there is a gas flue also, and essentially these will just let the hot air out the back of the unit and take the cool air in. We've then got the motor mover and wheel nuts. We'll demonstrate the motor mover while you're here on site, and we'll also torque the wheel nuts to the correct setting so you can see they've been tightened correctly. Down the side of the caravan you've also got your two grey waste pipes. So the fresh water goes in the side of the caravan here, then comes out further down the side of the van. The two fresh pipes drop down inside the waste master, and that will allow the dirty water out. On the side of the caravan just here you have the toilet flush tank. It takes 3.5 litres of water and a cap full of the pink fluid prior to use. Then in the bottom you have your toilet waste cassette, which you release by pulling up the orange handle and pulling the cassette towards you. The neck here turns out so the waste will tip away. The grey cap is a measure for your pink and your blue fluid. And on the back of the cassette you've got an orange pressure relief button, so when you're tipping the waste away it doesn't spit and sputter back at you. On the back of the caravan you've got your two wind down legs to stabilise the caravan, and again they are just there for stabilising the van, not lifting the van. Coming down the door side you've got your gas locker just here. You've got your gas regulator on the bulkhead, and you've got your two gas bottle tie downs. You've then got the battery locker where your battery will go in, and your mains power lead coming into the side of the van. At the front here you have storage for underneath the front seating area. As you can see we're now on the inside of the caravan. As you come in the door on the left hand side you've got your main control panel for the van. At the top here you've got your voltmeter for your 12 volt system on board the van. You've got your master power switch bottom left hand side here. You've got your interior lights, you've got your awning light for the outside, and you've got your water pump run. The first thing you're going to do once you've got the power turned on is fill the onboard water system up. Below the seat on the right hand side of the caravan at the front you'll find the drain down valve. Just down the side here you've got your yellow drain down valve, and when that is flat with the floor you can fill the water system up. If that is upright and pointing towards the bottom of the seat it will drain all of the water out of the system on board the caravan. So with it parallel with the floor we're going to open up every tap on board the caravan to the hot side of the water system. I'm just going to do the kitchen sink to demonstrate how it works. Open up the tap in the kitchen on the hot side, and then come to the water pump control switch. We're going to turn the water pump on, and once the water system is completely full you'll have water running out of every tap on board the caravan continuously as you have now. Once you're at this stage you can shut all of the taps back off, and that is your water system full, and you can start thinking about warming the water on board the van. You've got two ways of doing this. You've either got gas or electric water heater to warm up the water system. So on the wall up here you have your gas control for the water heater. To warm the water on gas you'll spin this outer grey dial round to the flame symbol just here, and if the gas bottle is connected the gas system will self-ignite for the electric water heater. You can then control the water temperature on the dial in the centre here between 30 and 70 degrees. The red light in the back here indicates that the water heater has failed to ignite on gas. The reason that has happened at the moment is because there is no gas bottle connected. To isolate the gas supply you'll spin it back round to the off position, and it will isolate the gas supply to the water heater itself. Down below the seat on the front, on the right hand side of the caravan, you'll see this 230 volt water heater switch. To warm the water on electric, when you connect to mains power, you'll flick this switch on and the water heater will warm up. That will be a preset temperature of around 35 to 40 degrees of temperature. Now the heating on the caravan is a little bit different to some caravans. Some caravans out there. So you have these two dials here. You have your temperature control for the heater on top here, whichever setting you've got it on. Then at the bottom here, you've got your heater itself. So you've got an off position just here. And this is all for the electric setup on this top side. So you've got 500 watts of electric coming into the caravan, 1,000 or 2,000 watts depending on what site you're on. Like I said, you'll then control the temperature of the heater on the dial on the top here. At the bottom of this control, you've got the option to run your blown air heating. Again, you can turn on the blown air heating, and then you'll be able to control the temperature on the dial on the top here. At the bottom, you've got your option to run gas for the onboard heating. So you'll spin this dial to the gas symbol. If it ignites on gas, you'll have a green light appear just here. And if it fails to ignite, you'll have a red light appear on the top side here. If you want to turn the heating off altogether, you'll spin the dial back to this central position and to the off position. Essentially, whichever setting you set it to, you'll be able to control the heater temperature on the dial on top. As I said before, the 500, 1,000 and 2,000 will relate to the caravan site you're on, so we do advise you ask the site office when you arrive on your holiday, and they will be able to advise you of what to set this to for their available power on site. Next up is the fridge. The fridge is very straightforward to use. You've got the option to run gas at the top here, and to ignite it on gas, you'll press in the temperature control on the left hand side, on the right hand side, sorry, and hit the igniter at the same time. Once the fridge is ignited on gas, this little red line that you see in the window here will come round into the green, and you'll continue to hold the gas valve in for a further 5 to 10 seconds. You'll then slowly release the gas valve and keep an eye on this little red line for a further 5 to 10 seconds. If that little red line drops down into the white, it means it has failed to ignite. Again, if you need to, you'd go to reignite, the same process, hitting the igniter, and hold the gas valve instead for around 10 to 15 seconds, just to make sure it has ignited fully, then release the valve again. You can control the temperature of the fridge on gas or mains on the dial on the right hand side here. Mains operation is on the middle part of the switch just here, and then again you can control the fridge temperature on this dial on the right hand side. The dial on the left hand side has a 12 volt mode here. So what that 12 volt mode is for operating the fridge when you are towing down the road. So you'd set this to 12 volt mode when you connect it to the car, and the fridge would actually operate as a cool box. The temperature control at that point would be completely irrelevant, as it will not allow you to change the temperature of the fridge on 12 volt mode. Microwave, hob, grill and oven all work very much the same as your household appliances, with your igniter on the front as you'd expect to see. Going into the bathroom now, and the last point we'll go through, the toilet system. On top of the toilet there is a toilet full indicator light just here, which illuminates red when the toilet waste cassette is completely full. On here we have a toilet flush button, which will allow you to flush the toilet. Like I said, you would need to fill the flush tank on the outside for that to work. And then you have the toilet seat itself, which, as you can see, does actually turn for your convenience. However, when you're removing the toilet cassette from underneath the caravan, the toilet seat needs to be in the straight on position with the back of the toilet. Down below the toilet you have your grey waste handle itself. The grey waste handle needs to be open or pushed across to the right hand side of the toilet when you want to use the toilet, and then back in the central position when you're not using it. You'll also need to make sure this is in the central position when the toilet waste cassette is going to be emptied. If you try to remove the toilet waste cassette with this in the open position, it can actually damage the toilet waste cassette itself. So this is the Bailey Orion 402. If you have any further questions on the caravan, please don't hesitate to give us a call here at the Caravan Company, and we'd be more than happy to help. We appreciate your business, and we look forward to seeing you soon. Thank you for now. Bye bye.